when you add all these different benefits and factors together, you come to realize that it really is a really cool thing, tiny home living, and it really frees you up, gives you some independence, gives you freedom, less bills, less hassles, and on top of it all, a lot of these people are building these tiny homes on trailers. So now, I'm not talking about like a mobile home trailer or even an RV. This is basically a full house, just mobile, just a house on wheels. So you can take it wherever you go. You could leave it, and I've got a lot of people that I know who are doing this, and they're taking their home with them. There's one couple, Rick, that I met in San Diego, and they have a blog, and they're actually sharing their travels across the country, but they dance across the country. That's kind of their thing. They'll go to different dancing competitions as they travel around the country. They've got a fifth wheel that they carry around in their truck, and they might spend a couple weeks here and then move on to the next location, spend a few weeks there. I mean, if you're looking to retire, what better way to spend your retirement money than to buy a tiny house? One of these that I'm talking about, you could probably do for $30,000. $20,000 to $30,000 is kind of the norm that I'm seeing, including the trailer, including everything that you need to basically be able to be self-sufficient and live, in this tiny home. And a tiny home on a fifth wheel trailer, you could probably get maybe 300 square feet, 250 to 300 square feet, which is basically an 8-foot by 34-foot trailer. And you can have a queen-size bed in there. You can have an actual shower. You can have a proper couch and a big screen TV, and you can have all the amenities, all the things that are important to you. You can fit in this tiny house and really live the freedom lifestyle. And so you could be traveling across the country, and instead of having to feel like you've got to cut back in your retirement because your income goes down, well, just sell your house, take the equity out of your house, buy a nice tiny home that you can put on a trailer, and buy a nice truck to tow it around the country with if you don't have one already. And there you go. You've got all this disposable income. No more payments you got to make to the bank or anybody else. You can travel around. All you need is some land to basically park your house on for a week or two or 4 at a time. You can go to state parks around the country. You can go from beach to mountain to valley to coast, country to country. I mean, you can go to Canada, you can go to Mexico or whatever, all with your house. Everything that you have with you, everything that you need. Whether you could be working from home as well. You could have a computer in there. You got mobile internet service that you could be using. You can have dish satellite TV, so you can still watch your TV. I mean, literally, you can do everything that you need to do in these homes. Because of the internet today, because of technology, there's no limit to what you can do and how awesome you can live.